Today, we're going to break down the surgical marketing strategy for a car that is anything but discreet. We're talking about the Bullion Grand Golden Luxury Sedan. And our mission here is to figure out how a vehicle that's literally positioned as a masterwork of automotive art is marketed when, all the normal rules of mass market advertising are just thrown out the window.
And we are talking about an extreme case here. The target audience is incredibly specific.
Huh?
Global, ultra high net worth individuals,
So people with a net worth of, what, $30 million and up?
at least. And the key insight really is that the marketing isn't selling a car, it's selling an extension of their personal brand, of their success. They want something that screams monumental achievement.
Okay, so let's dig into that positioning. The masterpiece of achievement. I mean, the name alone, Bullion Grand, and that unmistakable gold finish. It's such a bold statement.
It is. But doesn't that risk being, a little tacky? I thought true luxury was all about understatement. Well, that's the fascinating part. For this specific group, the audacity is the point, because it's so rare, and the whole strategy is built to protect that rarity.
How so?
They have a strictly limited production run, maybe 500 units for the entire world. That guarantees it has collector value right out of the gate. It's a classic,
Right.
Veblen good. The more expensive and rare it is, the more people want it. You're buying presence, not
Yeah.
just performance.
And that scarcity, that lets them set the price. We're talking a premium that starts above the top-tier Rolls-Royce or Maybach models.
Exactly. $350,000. And that's just the starting point. The price itself is part of the marketing. It's a barrier to entry.
But a price like that, it demands a totally different sales experience.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you even go to buy a car that's marketed like a piece of fine art?
You don't. That's the thing. The model is strictly private consultation only. They completely refuse to use mass market dealerships.
So no walking into a showroom.
There are no showrooms in that sense, just private viewing spaces in places like Dubai, Monaco, Beverly Hills. Or they'll bring the car to you for a private appointment. The whole process is meant to feel like you're acquiring a masterpiece from an auction house. Discretion is everything.
But how do they vet people? I mean, how do you make sure it's exclusive without offending a potential buyer by making the process too intrusive?
It's all very high touch, usually starts with a referral. And the key is mass advertising is absolutely forbidden. It would just cheapen the entire brand.
So if there are no ads, how do they generate interest?
It's all experiential. They'll have a discreet, sponsored lounge at an event like Art Basel, or they'll display a single car at the Concours d'Elegance. They find their clients inside the ecosystems they already inhabit.
That is highly targeted. What about any kind of media or a website?
Media is very tightly controlled. They aim for feature articles, never paid ads, in places like the Robb Report or the Financial Times luxury magazines. And the story is always about the design, the philosophy, the materials. It elevates the car from a product to a cultural artifact.
And the website, I've heard it's called the Access Gate.
It is. It's just a minimalist gallery. And crucially, it never ever lists a price. There's no buy now button.
Of course not.
Every single interaction funnels you to one place, a verified private consultation request. It's a psychological barrier. It weeds out the curious from the committed. For the person who gets through, that vetting process is proof that they belong. It fulfills the core promise. If you have to ask, you can't have it.
So when you boil it all down, the real product they're selling isn't even the car.
No, not at all.
It's the exclusivity. It's the guarantee that almost nobody else can get one.
Yeah.
The car's the trophy, but the marketing is the velvet rope.
Precisely. And that leaves us with a pretty interesting question for you, the listener. If success is increasingly defined by owning something this rare, this audacious, how does this kind of extreme luxury marketing start to change the broader definition of what achievement even looks like? It's something to think about.